today's topic.
God of War.
I don't know, man. I don't know about you, man, but I'm hyped as fuck for this.
Yo,
game,
can you believe they're still making?
Hell yeah, I believe it, man.
Hell yeah. No, to me, I literally the reason I find it hard to believe because I think 3 ended on such a high note.
It did.
So I never imagined. I mean, they could have always, but then I think they were actually gonna do it. I was like, I don't know.
You know what? I'm glad they did it though.
Me too. I'm a little bit happy they did it.
Because even when 3 ended, it kind of like, okay, it ended, but you already knew it wasn't the definitive end.
Yeah,
because Kratos was
still alive.
Kratos was gone.
Yeah.
This dude literally he just stabbed himself with the blade of Olympus, and he just fucking walked off a cliff, whatever. And then like all you saw was his blood. I think you even see like a symbol of a phoenix.
Yeah. There's like the trail, and the trail like makes some kind of image. But he wasn't dead. Like there was no body. So
exactly. So
they left it open ended enough that they could
follow up, and I love it. They give you they show you the phoenix, which is I think a symbol of resurrection. So that gives you clue to his adventure is not over yet.
Yeah, there's still more that has to be explored and said.
And honestly, I'm really hyped for this because they're just changing so much. It's not the same.
Let me tell you a little bit of what they're changing for those who don't know. Okay, so he's no longer gonna have the blades.
Those are like his
trademark
weapons.
Instead, he's gonna have something like the Leviathan.
The Leviathan axe. Yeah.
So and again, it's not gonna be a fixed camera angle.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
shoulder.
Exactly. Again, they're gonna ditch the Greek mythology for Norse mythology.
And those of you who don't know, that's like Thor, Odin, and all those dudes and stuff.
Like Vikings.
Yeah,
and
the Viking myths and stuff.
And maybe this isn't something that's different, but something that I like anyway is that he's like a dad now, if you will.
Technically he was a dad before.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I guess now his children are alive.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
We get to see the type of father
was. Well,
Kratos,
actually, if you play,
or maybe he wanted to be.
Well, yeah. Well, I've seen the type of dad Kratos was because he actually if you played one of the PSP games, I believe it was Chains of Olympus.
Yeah.
This is where he actually at the very end he's spoiler alert. He gets reunited with his daughter Calliope, which was if you played the first game, which was exactly Calliope. It's one of the.
Imagine you said your name like that all the time.
That's the one thing I didn't like about Kratos. I feel like, why are you yelling all the time, though, bro? Like,
I mean, but based on this new one, it seems like he's a bit more reserved. Like
that's what I like. I feel like he's matured as a character. He's not like he's not crazy, all balls to the wall type stuff. He seems to me a bit more calculated before he takes actions.
Exactly.
But yeah, back to what I was saying. Kratos in Chains of Olympus, he was actually he seemed like a pretty decent dad. Like he seemed like he genuinely cared for his daughter, and
that's why I think that this game again, at least for the story of God of War, it's not really. I wouldn't say it's anything new, but I think that us as players playing as Kratos while his children, and him raising the son, if you will. What is the name?
Atreus.
Atreus. There you go. And I think that Atreus is gonna be like a good conduit for us to which Kratos, I guess, his more softer side or his more human side comes out. But at the same time, there's always that danger and there's always that threat that what's the son's name? I can't pronounce. Atreus could possibly get killed in this game, and it might be him spiraling back to the Kratos we know, if you will. And if it comes to that, then I guarantee you, Odin, Thor, Loki, all the Norse gods are gonna die too. Because
it's Kratos.
It's Kratos.
He's what he does.
He basically killed off Greek mythology. So I can see if they push him too far,
he'll kill this whole pantheon of gods too.
Exactly.
He don't care.
Exactly, and that's I don't know, but that's the thing. God of War to me, when I remember playing it as a kid, maybe I shouldn't have played it as a kid, But even as I played it as a kid, I was like, man, this character, he's just iconic. You know what I'm saying? He's such an iconic face, name, voice,
to me,
everything.
At least to me, when I think Sony, I think Kratos. I can't think of anything else bigger. Maybe Nathan Drake.
Or
Last of Us.
Oh, I guess that's another way of looking at it. Maybe this will be I wouldn't say symmetrical, but similar to The Last of Us. You know how it was Joel and
Joel and
it's gonna be Kratos and what's the kid's name again?
Atreus.
I know you guys are gonna kill me for it, but I can't say his name.
It's gonna
Atreus.
It's gonna be Kratos and Atreus minus the guns, I guess.
Because I think that's a lot of the reason why that story was compelling. Again, it was almost like a father-daughter. Mm-hmm. And now when I think about video games, there's not really a father-son dynamic. And I'm glad it's God of War, the one that's exploring it. Because I think a lot of times God of War literally like set a lot of trends, you know, that we take kind of for granted nowadays.
It's funny. It's actually to me, it also started one of the trends that got really old really quick. And those of you who probably know what I'm talking about is quick time events.
I knew you were gonna say quick time events.
See, even you knew what I was talking about. Like
QTEs.
When they first came out, they're like, oh, that's pretty cool. But then after a while, they got really like, okay, press square, press triangle. Okay, that took no skill.
But but I always felt like God of War did that, but did it so good. Like
they did.
It was like a bit of a cinematic, you know, twist to it. And to be honest with you, the game comes out April 20th.
420.
The thing is, like, for me, I always felt like that. I think that might have some kind of significance as well. It may not seem like it,
maybe,
but who knows? In terms of like you know, like spring or something. You know, a new season. It's a new era. It's a new God of War. Because like I said, they've scrapped a lot of the old stuff in favor of something that they feel might, you know, who knows? Maybe this will lead to another trilogy of God of Wars.
Well, I don't know, because I'm not sure. I think they said this is Kratos' last story.
That's
what I was about to say, yeah, but that's not to say there won't be any more future God of War games.
Exactly.
So I don't know. I'm not sure. But what are you looking forward to the most?
Well, to be honest with you, one of the things I've always liked about God of War, it's the fact that it didn't shy away from like violence, even though some of that violence could be over the top. Definitely. Whether it was him, you know, killing Poseidon, and you saw from the perspective of Poseidon, which is terrifying.
Yeah.
Or you know, when he beat the living shit out of Hercules
and Zeus.
And
another iconic moment is literally ripping the head off of Helios.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm looking forward to. Kratos, at least being Kratos.
Yeah, no, he's without a doubt.
What are you looking forward to?
Me, honestly, I have so many questions. I want to know is like, who's Atreus' mom? Like, obviously, is it like, you know, he's half god too, but like, and I guess by some of the trailers, Kratos hasn't really let him know about his heritage and his bloodline and that he is a god. So I want to know. I just want answers. Who's his mom? How did they get to where they are? Does the Greek mythology world still alive, or is that like what happened? How did they jump from Greek mythology to Norse mythology? And you know, like, what else? Yeah, the son, who's his mom, what's gonna happen? Well, yeah, I just want to play the game so bad. Like, one thing I'm really looking forward to is the combat. Like, the combat just looks fun. And it's like you said, they got rid of the Blades of Chaos. He has a brand new weapon, the Leviathan axe, and it's over-the-shoulder view, so it's gonna be different. And now he has Atreus too to aid him in battle. So it's unique. Yeah,
it's a very unique experience.
It's like you said, brand new from the ground up. New God of War, new story. So me being a God of War fan, I'm just. Like I said, I just want to know what's going to be the end to Kratos' story. Let me know down in the comments, guys, what you guys think about the game. Are you guys looking forward to it? Or you guys want to see the end? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, man, stay chunky.